is bluntly identified. There he is. Enough.
Good afternoon. I've just been to see Her Majesty the Queen earlier on, and she agreed to dissolve Parliament for an election. And I want you to know, of course, that I don't want an early election, and no one much wants to have an election in December, but we've got to the stage where we have no choice because our Parliament is paralysed. It's been stuck in a rut for 3.5 years, and I'm afraid our MPs are just refusing time and again to deliver Brexit and honour the mandate of the people. I can tell you, I've got to the stage where I'd be wanting to chew my own tie in frustration because, in a sense, we're so nearly there. We've got a deal, oven ready, by which we can leave the EU in just a few weeks. It's a great deal for this country. We can leave the EU as one UK, whole and entire and perfect as we promised. And so it's been frankly mind-boggling in the last few weeks to see how Parliament first voted to approve this deal and then voted for delay. And I'm afraid that it is clear that if Parliament had its way, then this country would not be leaving even on January the 31st. And that, of course, is bad for democracy. It's disastrous for trust in politics. Why should MPs decide that they can cancel the result of a referendum? I'm afraid I also think that this delay is now bad for the country and for the economy. And with every week that goes by, uncertainty is deterring people from hiring new staff, from buying new homes, from making new investments. And if we can get this deal over the line with a sensible majority government, we certainly can, then we can release that pent-up flood of investment. Hundreds of billions are waiting to pour into the UK, and we can inject a surge of confidence into our system. So I say, come with us. That's the choice at this election. That's the choice. Come with us, a government that's putting billions into education, or go with Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party, because that's the only alternative, who actually want to ban Ofsted that protects kids from bullying in the classroom. Come with us, a government that believes in high wages and is raising the living wage to £10.50, the biggest ever increase, or go with a left-wing Labour Party that believes in high taxes for everyone and that voted under this government for against £7,800 of tax cuts on working people. That's what they did. Come with us, put in a points-based immigration system, or go with Labour and a totally uncontrolled and unlimited immigration system that would put huge pressure on the NHS and other services. Come with us, a government that believes Britain should stand tall in the world, or go with Jeremy Corbyn and the Labour Party, who sided with Putin when Russia ordered poisonings on the streets of Salisbury. Come with us, get Brexit done, and take this country forward. Or, and this is the alternative next year, spend the whole of 2020 in a horror show of yet more dither and delay. Imagine waking up on Friday, December the 13th, and finding Corbyn at the head of his Technicolor yawn of a coalition. They would spend the whole of 2020 having two referendums, one on Scotland, because he's done a deal with the Scots nationalists to assist the breakup of the Union if they sustain him in power, and another referendum on Brexit. What we do know is that in any scenario, the dither and the drift and the delay, which is increasingly damaging for our country, would just continue. And we do know that there's only one way to avoid that nightmare, and that is to vote for a moderate and compassionate one-nation Conservative government. And if I come back here with a working majority in Parliament, then I will get Parliament working again for you. On day one of the new Parliament in December, we will start getting our deal through so we can get Brexit done in January and unleash this country's potential. We'll put uncertainty behind us. Families and businesses will be able to plan. Let's make 2020 the year of investment and growth, not the year of two referendums.